back to my channel. Today is a Monday, which means it's a Cricut tutorial, and today I am doing a design tutorial. These are kind of new. They are for my not so beginner. I know you guys love the beginner tutorials, but these are for more inspiration as well as for you guys to get an idea of what my patrons get for free and they are able to use for commercial use. So today I'm showing you guys a fun jasmine design. This is in the new Cricut Design Space 3, which just came out of beta, which is awesome because it's really, really cool. So let's get going, and don't forget to click subscribe, and if you need a Cricut or some supplies, check out the links below and use my coupon code. All right, let's do this. To Design Space 3. Today we are designing a jasmine design, and we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to go into images on Cricut Access, and I've already typed in earth because I was kind of looking at some things that I wanted to do. And I'm going to go with this guy because he's super simple. So I'm going to put this earth in here, and you'll notice it has 3 layers, so one is not showing and we don't want that. And it has these 2 layers. I could either get rid of this layer and just use this layer and it'll still register as an earth, or I can use them both, which I think I'm gonna do. I'm just going to change them to jasmine-y colors. So let's change this to maybe a dark purple. Dark purple, please. And then this one to a lavender color. And we're going to use some teals. So I'm going to stick to 3 colors for this. I'm going to do teal, light purple, and dark purple. And then we're going to add some text. And if you guys are lost, I've told you guys this in all of the design tutorials, that these are for my people who understand Design Space. And these are just for you guys to get inspired on some of our Disney designs, Disney-inspired designs, or for my patrons, they are allowed to use this. So I'm going to put a hole on top and then New World on bottom. Okay, so then we're going to pick our fonts that we like. So I'm going to go in here and I am going to find a font that I like. So once again, let's find a font that we like that fits well with this theme. I'm not real sure what I want. So once again, right here, it tells you if it costs moolah or if it's part of Cricut Access or if it's your own design or your own font. So if you want to find a font on like dafont.com, you can also do that as well. So there's lots of fun fonts on Dafont, like you could actually find Jasmine font and things like that. But so that you guys can use this in a design and sell it if you're a patron, I want to make sure that we're using fonts that are able to be used. So maybe let's go with Billionaire again. I think I always use Billionaire. Let's go with something, no, that's too thin. Since I'm going to be using glitter iron-on, I like to kind of keep it thick because it gets kind of finicky when it gets too thin and you just never know how it's going to turn out. So I'm trying to think how I want this to look. If I want it to look, this is kind of fun. Brother tattoo. I don't know. I think one will jump out at me. This one's kind of fun. This looks very Aladdin-y. So this is called Calendary Hands Personal Use. And you can see that it has these thingies in there. So that tells me it's from Dafont because most of the Dafont fonts aren't all good. So meaning good, I mean they don't have all the characters. So let's separate these because obviously it does not look how we want it. So I like this because it looks kind of like the Magic Lamps font. So I'm going to turn the A this way. And I might even change A to a whole nother font so that it registers better as an A. I'm going to make the W a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to put the H. And I'm going to put this here. And I want this to come around, like it's actually going around the globe. Okay, so I'm not digging how it's laying out. I'm going to separate this a little bit further from the actual earth, and I'm going to attach them. So I'm going to hold shift and get the whole part together, and I'm going to attach those. I'm going to move them over just a tad. I think I like it if it was kind of like that. And then as for the A, I want to find something more sharp or something that looks more like a capital A. I love that. So I'm using brush script for the A, the capital A, and that's an access thingy-mabobber. So a whole new world. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this, what's this font? This is, well, let's see, detach it so I can work on it. So this is something new with Design Space 3 is you can go in and edit the text even though they're separated. I love that. So calendary hands. So I want to hit this text and I want to turn this into calendary hands. I can type that in so I don't have to search for it. I'm not sure how it was spelled. Right there. A whole new world. Okay, so now we're going to advance, ungroup the letters, and we're going to attach these or get them where we want them. Although I'm going to arch them, so it doesn't really matter that much where they are. So I want, since new is shorter, I want new to come up a little bit this way, and then world to start maybe like here. So I'm kind of going to put them where I think that they need to go for the whole thing to be centered, and then I'm going to start twisting them around the earth. And once again, if this design seems to be too advanced for you, it's available to my patrons for free. Okay, you just have to have Cricut access because I'm using access to make this. So when you go to the link, it'll prompt you to make sure that you have access before you can use this. So I'm gonna just turn these a whole new world. And I don't know, this font kind of looks funky all stretched out like this. So I might go in, what was this one called? Brush script. Let's try this with brush script, or let's change this to brush script and see what some of them will look like. Brush script. I think I'm gonna like it. I think I'm gonna like it here. Okay, so I'm gonna just do a whole new world in brush script and delete all these. Sorry to waste your time. Okay, text, new world. And it's in brush script already. So I think I like the capitalized too because it's not like a sentence. It's just more like a statement, like it's a whole new world. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make new one, and then I'm going to click it and put it where I want it. And then I'll kern this, and then we'll go in and tweak it after it's all said and done. The R's just have an issue sometimes with connecting to where they're supposed to, so sometimes that can be a little weird looking. And I'm either a perfectionist or nothing. Like I either just give up and make it look however it's going to look, or I want it to be perfect. But with design, I really like it to be perfect. So I'm going to put this here because when we arch it, it's going to go about there. So now we're going to get this perfect. I might make the N a little bit smaller. Might bring him down, and then we want new, kind of like this, new world, and then W. I want to kind of, it's kind of throwing the whole design off. Maybe I'll just make it smaller. We got to add something. There's something here that is making it look, I don't know. We'll see when it's done. just looks a little off. Okay, so when I look at this whole thing, maybe new can come, I just want new, so I'm gonna hold shift and click these, come down, turn them a little bit, a whole new world. Now I'm gonna turn these colors to my jasmine-y color so I can visualize it. I'm gonna do the candy crystal, then I'm gonna go over to color sync, and I'm gonna sync all these letters. I should probably attach them so then I don't have to do it one at a time. So let's just shift hold world, new, attach those. I'm gonna shift hold a whole. That way when we go to cut them, they're together. And now I'm going to color sync all this. And now it's gonna be green. And now it looks pretty jasmine-y, but I'm thinking we could add more to make it look even cuter. So let's go into our images and let's think about what Jasmine has. She has a tiger. Maybe we can do like, I don't know. You never know what's gonna come up or what's gonna, your brain. So this is where I just kind of let it go, and no, that's frozen, but I just kind of like search things and I think like, okay, gem, like a jewel. So let's look up a jewel because she has a big jewel on her crown that I really like. So like that kind of looks like her, and I bet if we watch. So let's do this, but look at, if we take this off, it looks like Jasmine's headband. Okay, so let's make this smaller and wrap it around the world. So let's put this on the world like it's her headband. Kind of looks different, but wait. So what does her headband look like? I know they actually have her headband in here. So let's look, Jasmine, I know her headband's actually in here. So if you wanted to use this, you could, but it's $1.99, and that's not the color of her headband. Let's Google really quick her headband. Jasmine, let's Google what her headband looks like really quick. That's saved already. Okay. Images. Her headband is green, and it has this little gold and a blue. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it teal, which I think is gonna make it all the cuter. Okay, so cancel this. Let's turn the band teal, since we're already using that color. Keep this, what color is that? And then that needs to be just a little bit darker teal. So let's make this just a little bit darker. And then I want to make a gold circle, a gold shape. Let's see, shapes. Let's do, let's just do a circle. Let's see if they have like a shape in their images, because sometimes they have like the perfect shape you need. And I'm not sure what that shape would be called. It's kind of like, if we did something like this, let's do this and make this gold. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, let's see if I can detach this. No, I can't. So I'm gonna see if I can group. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make it just a little bit bigger so that when I actually cut this out of iron-on, I'm going to layer it in between those. And then it'll pop underneath like her little rounded metal pops. So we're gonna do that, but we're gonna keep that separate. So now we've got this all good, and we're only using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colors. So when we go to make it, it'll give us 5 mats, and we'll have a bunch of different things. So if you guys want to see me put all this together and do it on the t-shirt, make sure to watch the rest of the tutorial on the Jasmine shirt DIY video. All right, I love you guys. Bye.